Did you know that there is a Lamborghini that no one can drive? It's true. And this car will blow your mind. But that's not all. You'll be amazed by some of the most epic car stunts ever performed. So buckle up and get ready for an adrenaline rush. A man who tried to break the world record for walking on a tightrope between two skyscrapers fell 328 feet but survived unscathed. A small child walked right up to the edge of the tightrope, seemingly unafraid of the impending doom just feet away from him. The boy had been watching his father rehearse for the stunt for months and was curious about the balancing act. When his dad finally attempted the record-breaking stunt, the little boy wanted to see it for himself. But when the man lost his balance and fell, the child was almost hit by his body. Luckily, the man had taken precautions and attached a safety line to himself so that in case he fell, he wouldn't be seriously injured. The line saved his life and allowed him to land safely on the ground, where his son was waiting for him. Once he got up, he went over to his son and hugged him tightly. He was grateful that his son was okay and that his years of practice had paid off. The crowd cheered as they realized what had happened, and everyone was amazed at how well the stunt had gone, despite the fall. The deadliest car in the world. The 1976 Dodge Monaco. When you hear the term, deadliest car in the world, you probably imagine something futuristic with self-driving capabilities, or maybe a sleek black vehicle straight out of a James Bond movie. But the truth is that the title of deadliest car belongs to an ordinary-looking 1976 Dodge Monaco. This full-size sedan may look unassuming, but it's responsible for more than 10 times the number of fatalities than any other vehicle. That's because the Dodge Monaco has been specifically designed to plow through obstacles without stopping, making it ideal for use as a military transport. In fact, during the Vietnam War, these vehicles were frequently used to run over enemy barricades and transport soldiers to safety. Although they're no longer used in combat, the deadly cars are still in service today, mostly as police cruisers. They're often used in high-speed chases, as they can easily reach speeds of up to 120 miles per hour. And whoa, unslowed down until they hit something solid. Even then, they'll often continue moving forward at a reduced speed. What do you think? Is the deadliest car in the world something that you would want to drive or ride in? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this video, be sure to stay tuned for more amazing content like this. A guy filmed his friend driving his brand new McLaren 570s. At first, everything seemed normal, but then something strange began to happen. As the car approached a red light, it suddenly accelerated and turned into the oncoming lane. The driver tried to slow it down, but the car kept going faster and faster. Eventually, it crashed into a tree and burst into flames. Thankfully, both occupants were able to escape unharmed. However, it left many people wondering why the car had gone rogue. Some speculate that it could have been a case of brake failure, while others suggest that the driver accidentally pressed the accelerator instead of the brake. Whatever the cause, it serves as a reminder to always stay safe on the roads and never take your foot off the pedal. This crazy drift will blow your mind. D1 Grand Prix driver Daisuke Yoshihara recently set a new Guinness World Record for the longest standing drift. For over 14 hours, he maintained a perfect drift with his Nissan 370Z, covering an incredible 300 miles. During this time, he only had 3 15-minute breaks to refuel and change drivers. His average speed was 33.2 miles per hour, which is slower than most city driving speeds. But the challenge was not just about speed, it was about control and precision. Yoshihara had to maintain a minimum distance of 186 feet from the wall on either side of the track, and he managed to do this flawlessly. An onboard camera in the car showed just how close he was getting to the barriers. If he had lost control at any point during the drift, he could have crashed and ended the attempt. But thanks to his skill and the power of the 370Z, he was able to stay on track and make history. Yoshihara's achievement is truly remarkable. Not only did he break the previous record of 246 miles, but he also managed to do it in less than half the time. It's a testament to his skill and determination. What do you think of this crazy drift? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to stay tuned for more amazing videos. Meet Ken Block, the man who drove a Mustang through a mall. In November 2011, Ken Block became an overnight sensation for his wild stunt in which he drove a 2012 Ford Mustang through the Southdale Center Mall in Edina, Minnesota. But this wasn't just any ordinary joyride. Block, a professional rally driver, was actually filming a commercial for the upcoming video game Need for Speed Most Wanted. In the commercial, he plays a character named Razor, who is known for his death-defying stunts and love of fast cars. So it's no surprise that Block chose to film the commercial in real life rather than relying on CGI, with the help of a team of experts. He carefully planned out the route, making sure that he would avoid any pedestrians and obstacles. On the day of the shoot, he put on a helmet and strapped himself into the specially modified Mustang. Then, with a few revs of the engine, he sent the car flying through the mall. It took several takes to get the shot just right, but eventually, they had everything they needed. The commercial was released to the public and immediately went viral. People were amazed by Block's skills and the audacity of the stunt. Some criticized him for being reckless, while others praised him for pushing the limits. Regardless of what people thought, Block had successfully made a name for himself. Since then, he has continued to push the boundaries of what's possible with his driving skills, wowing audiences around the world with his death-defying stunts. A car jumping over another car? Have you ever seen a car jump over another car? Well, we found a video that shows exactly that. A man behind the wheel of a blue Ford Fiesta suddenly jumps over a silver Chevrolet Camaro. In the video, the Fiesta approaches the Camaro at high speed and then leaps over it. The driver skillfully navigates the jump and lands safely on the other side. The whole stunt looks like something from a Hollywood action movie. The Fiesta's front tires leave the ground as it sails over the Camaro. The driver keeps his foot on the gas, ensuring a smooth landing. The Camaro driver watches calmly as the Fiesta flies past, perhaps wondering what the heck just happened. The stunt is impressive and dangerous, requiring a skilled driver and a well-maintained vehicle. We're not sure why the Fiesta needed to jump over the Camaro, but it's certainly a sight to behold. Car vs. Motorcycle vs. Bicycle. In the world of motorsports, there's always a debate about which type of vehicle is the best: cars, motorcycles, or bicycles. Recently, a video popped up online showing a drag race between a supercar, a motorcycle, and a bicycle. The supercar is a 2013 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 driven by pro street racer Justin Swan. The motorcycle is a 2013 Harley-Davidson Road Glide, while the cyclist is an unknown individual on an ordinary bike. The race takes place on a closed road and starts with all three participants lined up side by side. The supercar leads the pack initially, but the motorcyclist quickly overtakes them both. Meanwhile, the cyclist struggles to keep up, but refuses to give up. To everyone's surprise, the cyclist manages to catch up to the motorcyclist and even begins to overtake them. The motorcyclist responds by increasing their speed and crossing the finish line first. The supercar comes in second and the cyclist takes third place. Despite losing, the cyclists should be commended for their determination and endurance. The video highlights the differences between cars, motorcycles, and bicycles and the skills required to ride each one. It's clear that each participant had a unique experience and perspective on the race. That's all for this video. Which fact or video was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to stay tuned for more amazing content like this. See you next time.